Hi my house, I'm Athina and I'm happy that you are here with me today. Today's reading is all about your month ahead of October 2022 and I will be using my spread that I also used in the past months so far. So let's dive right into it. I want you to close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me in through your nose and out through your mouth so that you can calm down and choose with your intuition which group will have your messages for the month ahead. Please close your eyes and take your 3 deep breaths. So, for group number 1, you have the traditional manga tarot and this clear quartz. Group 2, you have the modern witch tarot with the ocean jasper crystal. Group 3, you have the gentle heart tarot with the sunstone. You can choose the groups based on the crystals, on the image of the deck, from the number, maybe the timestamp has your lucky number in it. And for the clairaudiant that like to choose hearing something, I will say the numbers of the group shortly and you can pick that group that strikes you the most. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. I will repeat one more time. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. If this was too fast, you can always go back and choose the group with your time. I will be seeing you at the groups. Hi group 1, you chose the clear cards, the number 1, the traditional manga tarot, the timestamp that is in the description, whatever. So this will be your reading for October 2022. Let me get a shuffle. I need to say that I have trouble shuffling the cards like this, so I may fail sometimes, but I am learning. It's working out so far. I like to do 3 shuffles. I just love the number 3. And here it's not working, so oops. Nobody saw that. If I go outside of this room, then it may be because I forgot my water to drink. Well, either way, I'm going to do this. I do poorly because I don't want to bend the cards too much. But this deck has a bit of a thin cardstock. So your first card is: what is the main theme of October 2022 for group number 1? Well, that was fast. What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? What does group 1? Why did I say 2? Thank you. Because it's question 2. What energy does group number 1 need to release from this past month? What energy does group number 1 need to release of this past month of September? What energy does group number 1 need to release from this past month of September so that they can have a good month? Is this reversed or is this upright? Okay. What energy does group number 1 need to embody for the month ahead so that they can have a good month? What energy does group number 1 need to embody for them to have a good month of October 2022? What advice do you have for group number 1 for the month ahead? Okay, is this upright or reversed? It is what it is. So, what is the possible outcome of the month of October 2022 for group number 1? What is the possible outcome of October 2021 for group number 1? Is this reversed or is this upright? Okay, it fell down upright, so I take it this. The back of the deck is Page of Swords. If I need to talk about the Page of Swords, I will. If not, you saw it. So, main theme of the month for group number 1 is... Ooh, I like it. The Tower. So, well, you may not like it, but I like this card. Some are afraid of the Tower, but you shouldn't. It may seem like a peculiar moment here. She falling from the tower, everything destroying. You see the lightning, but this card means change. So the month of October is going to be a month of changes. Sudden changes. You may not see it coming. You may at first not even like this change. But for me, this Tower card always means that this change that is happening is something for your highest good, because something you've built up may not have been built at a good foundation, and because the foundation wasn't good, it will break down. Because if a house doesn't have a good foundation, after some years the house will just destroy, and we can't have that in real life. But in this sense, meaning change, it wasn't something that was meant for you to have your whole life, but something that was there for a moment. But now the story is over. and you don't need it anymore, and it wasn't even something that was built for the long term, so it needs to go away, so it's going to break down. You may feel a little bit confused, and you may not like it at all, but it is for the better. And we saw peaked a little bit at the possible outcome of the month of October, and 8 was a good card. So you sometimes have to go through the poop, through all this messy thing, so that you can come out of it with something better, because you deserve the best. Is there anything else I see? At first glance, I thought that this person was smiling, but they weren't smiling. So, yeah. Maybe you will come out of it smiling after you went through the poop. Just needed to say it. But sometimes, yeah, I said it. You need to learn some things when you go through the poop. But this for another video. I will explain what I mean. So now, what do you need to look out for in the month of... Ooh. So, we were talking about that you will not like this change. And what you need to look out for is the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is all about you not being able to sleep, because you are constantly worrying, constantly in your head thinking about the worst case scenario and going down this rabbit hole. And you need to look out for what you are thinking about, because what you think, what you put energy into, will most likely manifest. But not that I want to try to for you to fear. It sometimes, even if we think about the worst case scenario over and over and putting energy into it, sometimes we don't manifest it, because a spiritual team will help us through this and not let us go through the poop twice just because we were thinking constantly about this worst case scenario. My advice as a person, not now as a reader, it doesn't come here from this card, is that instead of thinking about the worst case scenario and going down this rabbit hole of darkness, worry, anxiety, try to think out what is the best possible outcome, so that you can manifest the best possible outcome out from this poop. Don't worry about this change that is going to happen. It is something that is for the better and not something for the worst, because if we go back to the major arcana, after the Tower card comes the Star card, and the Star card talks about the Star card talks about wish fulfillment, having the faith and trust in the universe, God, source, whatever you believe in, that everything is going to be all right, and that your wishes will come through. Come true. So I am going to step out shortly to get water, because I'm talking too much. So now I'm back with water. You didn't have to wait that long because I'm cutting it out. But while I was talking about the Star card, I looked at the back of the deck because the card was peeping out, and I just took the Page of Swords out, and we have Death, the Death card, and death means transformation. Something old is ending so that something new can begin. Maybe it has something to do with something from the past, and it will lead you to something good. Or a new beginning, or a message. So back to the cards that we have here in front of us. So don't let yourself worry into this rabbit hole. Try to think of the best possible outcome, and the best possible outcome will come, and even better. Just say the best will come, and even better, as I imagine, like you can do it like affirmation. You may be better in English than I am, so word it as so that it sounds that it makes sense. Now, to what energy do you need to release from this past month? You have the Two of Swords in reverse. That is an interesting card to have. So the Two of Swords normally talks about not making a decision, you being stagnant here because you don't want to see the truth. And being in reverse, did you see the truth already? Do you know what is this all about, and you just are not doing what you need to do even though you know it? Let me take a quick look at a guidebook from another deck, because this deck did have a guidebook, but I threw it out because the meanings were poop. So I'm looking at the Mystical Manga guidebook just to have a second opinion on this card, because I have to be sincere. Reverse cards are not something I'm good at. I can read the energy better if it is upright, but sometimes the reverse meanings are needed. So, reverse, ignoring a problem, refusing to accept facts, lying to yourself, Okay, well, somehow what I was saying, you know the truth, but you are not seeing it or lying. I'm sorry, I did bump into the phone. So, I don't think I have more to say than after you were chewed out by the guidebook. Well, try to release this energy about lying to yourself, not accepting the facts, because it is better if you accept and surrender to it, because so you will have such more smooth sailing through whatever poop you are going through right now. And I have to, don't know why, but I remember that while I was, before I started to film, I was tapping into your energy, and my hands started to warm up, like they were starting to do some healing work. So maybe something that you were putting up or putting off was some deep healing you need to do, and you know that you need to do it, but you don't, because you know that you will have to go through the poop and through anxiety for you to come out of it as a better person with everything healed and so on. I'm going to take more sip of water so that we can continue. I don't know why, but I'm all over the place somehow, and also really motivated. I like it. So now the next card was, what energy do you need to embody this month so that you can have a good month? It is, oops, the Knight of Cups. Again, a reversed card. So the Knight of Cups. He looks a bit serious, though. I don't know if you can see his face. The light is a bit odd for me. I don't know if you can see it. But the Knight of Cups is one of a slow moving action card. The Knight of Swords is the fastest, then comes the Knight of Wands, then the Knight of Cups, and the slowest from all the suits is the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you have to unleash all your emotions, because it is the Cups, and Cups have to do with water energy, and water is all about emotions, intuition, and by being in reverse, maybe you don't have that much of a control over it, but it is okay to let it all loose, to cry if you need to cry. It releases stress and all other pent up things, and it is a good way to release stuff. If I need to do this work as well, that because I was really sensitive, I am still really sensitive, but I will cry easily, not like other people, and people found it funny to call me baby, because I will cry so easily, and because of that I was bullied, and I started to close off my emotions, and I started not to cry as easily as I did. But because of that, I bottled up all my emotions, and someday when I was having one of these moments here, I would release everything in the night when I was trying to sleep and I couldn't sleep, so I was crying silently alone. Well, not alone, because my guides were with me, they are always with us. So maybe do this, and I'm going to look at the guidebook to see what other opinion this guidebook has, even though it's not the Knight of Cups reverse. Head in the clouds, indulging in romanticism, obliviousness. Well, totally not what I was getting from the card, but hey, you got the reverse meanings, you got my little story, you know what you are going through and what is right for your situation. And I'm going to drink some water. So, as advice for the month, you've got two cards. The first one is 7 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Wands in reverse. Why are our cards in reverse? I don't like it. Okay, let's start with the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card about defending yourself in your beliefs. You believe in something and others are trying to knock you out of this belief. but you are standing firm in protecting yourself. So maybe being in reverse, because I talked about releasing emotions and letting it all out. Maybe if you have someone that you trust, you can let your guards down and be emotional with them and say what you're going through, and maybe they are able to help, because the 10 of Wands is a card that talks about you having a lot of burden that is not even yours to carry, too much working too much on things that is not something for you to do. And I'm being reminded of one tarot deck I have with what is it called in English? I think it is the Power Archangel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Redley Valentine. I hope I pronounced the names correctly. And the 10 of Wands, because it's like an oracle deck, there are sentences on the card for a little help, and there is, and at the 10 of Wands, asking for help from others. So maybe the advice that you need for this month is being vulnerable with someone that you trust and ask them for help, so that you don't have to carry this all by your own. And for learning purposes, let's go see what the guidebook says. So for the 7 of Wands, this book says as reversed, overreacting, being easily offended, picking a fight, defending the wrong thing. Maybe it is also trying to say that you don't need to overreact, don't be offended easily, don't pick fights that are going to drain your energy, and think about again what you are trying to defend. Maybe it is the tower that needs to break down either way, and you're trying to defend and say no, I need this tower even though it is shaky and at the brink of saying goodbye. The 10 of Wands in reverse means physical and spiritual exhaustion, oppression, procrastination, distractions. Well, rest, I would say. As well as if do things moderately, take one step at a time, even if it's something small, so that you don't procrastinate, because this procrastination will lead you only to worrying a lot, and put everything else that can be distracting away. Yeah. Interesting. I'm learning new things today. So, and the possible outcome of this month is the Ace of Wands, something really good. And it is, the Aces always talks about new beginnings, and you have the Ace of Wands talking about new beginnings at a passionate level, something you are passionate about. You will start new with this refreshed energy, and you're going for it, and you are in the zone somehow. Also maybe the pick a fight and not letting you be offended by others' offense is because currently, while I'm filming this, maybe in the beginning of October as well, a lot of planets, if you know astrology, a lot of planets are retrograde. The energy is a bit delayed, and this can mess up with some humans, and so they may get a bit impatient. And currently also till the 2nd of October, Mercury is in retrograde, and when Mercury is in retrograde, communication will be a bit misunderstood. There may be delays in travel, phones, iPads, tablets, laptops, MacBooks, internet can, well, make poof for the second. So just take it slow, because planets are going retrograde, so it is a time more for what is this peeking out? Ha! So it is a time for to go inwards, and I was seeing that there was a card peeking out, the 8 of Swords, feeling stuck in your current reality. And when I was trying to pick the deck up so that I could see what card it is, the Hermit fell on top of it, and the Hermit is going inwards and doing the work, and retrograde is also something that we should do, to go inwards, think about the stuff that is currently happening, rethinking, replanning, going some steps back, so that you can, when the energy goes direct again and the energy starts to flow again, that you can take a big leap. So yeah, wow, I still all over the place, but I still like it somehow. Yeah, you will have a new beginning as a possible outcome of this month if you take the advice that I gave to you, what the cards said to you. And now for more information, I will be starting with the oracle. So, what does group number 1 need to know about? Yeah, no. That's too many cards, please. Not so many. What does group number 1 need to know about October 2022? Yes. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? What is something that you feel constantly being brought up in your mind that just doesn't leave you? It comes back and back and back, and it is something that you need to do. So it is an action that you need to take that is brought always with you. As an example, before I opened this channel to do pick a cards and other stuff related to spirituality, Mercury retrograde is at its fullest, I can speak. Even though in my natal chart I have Mercury retrograde, and normally I shouldn't be that affected, but this time Mercury is going full force. Well, when I was giving me more water, before I started this channel, I constantly had this feeling of I need to do this channel, I need to open it, I need to do the channel, I need to do videos, I need to film stuff, I need to bring my wisdom that I have out so that I can help others bring their wisdom that they have within themselves out as well. So I was constantly being, do the channel, open the channel, not singing, but I like it more when it's being sung, whatever. So yeah, maybe you have something like this. I'm heavily all over the place. Is there anything else that group number 1 needs to know about October 2022? Any other advices? Anything else that group number 1 needs to know about October 2022? So take this and then we go afterwards to the next. So the Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So I think it is something that has to do with the soul calling. Something that you need to do because your soul wants to do it, because it did this in their past lives and trained and their craft, and they are your soul. You basically have so much knowledge, and you are an ace in this, even though you may not know it now. But when you start doing it, you feel like it comes so easily, because you've been training for lifetimes to do this thing, whatever it is. So let it out. Let the world see the real you, and also what you have as a skill. So your next card, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? The Tower card. What needs to change? What in your life is like it makes you not happy as it used to? You are not feeling the same satisfaction you had when you did it. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to this and do something else that is more inspiring, that you have more passion about it. So think about it. What doesn't make you feel good? And try to change it to something that makes you feel good. And your last card is share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expressions. Well, you're done with where is the card? You're done with being the hermit in your cave. It's time for you to step out and do the thing, to express yourself. Persecution, I have no clue what this means, but hey, I can Google it and I will know it. But maybe my friend the guidebook will explain to me what this means. Share your voice. Well, share your voice, share your expressions, share what you think. Share your voice here. Page. Again, I'm feeling like I'm all over the place. I'm going to read it. You are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing. Maybe that's why I was singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed, sculpted for lifetimes. The voice of your soul is like no other. Basically, this card is these two mixed in it. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth, what I was talking about. By remembering, tapping into and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, I was talking about healing something, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of your home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and that the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Work your light action. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. Well, I think I don't need to add anything. Next cards. What does pile number 1 need to know about October 2022? Oh ho, oh ho. Is there someone getting engaged? If so, congratulations. This means engagement. Your love life takes a new level of commitment, I think it is. But I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Cool. So, what does pile number 1 need to know about Oktober 2022? Bring deine Liebe zum Ausdruck. Sei mutig und gehe einen Schritt auf deinen Wunschpartner zu. Try to express your love more to your partner, to your person. Take a step and show them the love that you have and don't hold back. What does pile number 1 need to know about October 2022? Any other advices for pile number Huya? Children. Children may influence your life, maybe your own children. Maybe you will have children in October. Congratulations here too if you are conceiving a little baby. Then heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest with each other about your feelings. I forgot to do something. At back of the deck from the Work Your Light is Imarama. Where are you being called to journey to? Maybe you need to go to a place. And back of the deck from this we are currently at is separation. There is a separation with your partner that is only temporary, so maybe you will not separate for good. It's just a temporary thing. It reminds me of the song from Encanto, Dos Oruguitas, the two caterpillar. They need to separate so that they can grow. They were always together, but they need to separate their ways so that they can grow independently. So maybe for some of you, you need to separate from your partner for a time so that both of you can grow alone, in a sense. And now I like to end this reading maybe not. I do something else for the ending. I will shuffle from this new deck that I have. It is an affirmation deck, but affirmations are at a really funny note, so I hope this gives you a lot and to lighten up your mood, and also an affirmation for the whole month. What affirmation will be beneficial for group number 1 for October 2022? What affirmation for October 2022 is there for group number 1? What will be... Ooh, I didn't expect for so many cards to come out, but hey, I take it. It is a lot. Shish. Okay, let's go fast. Trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. Partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive winner. Next. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'd be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Then self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? Power. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I'm like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Playfulness. I'm a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. The lady really knows how to party. Last, personal growth. As I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they help me get to where I am. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. So now to really finish off, some music. What music can pile number 1 listen to, or what message are there for pile number 1? So, you have Epiphany by BTS Jin. I'm the one I should love in this world, shining me, precious soul of mine. I finally realized, so I love me. Not so perfect, but so beautiful. I'm the one I should love. More self-love. And at the back of the deck, you have Amazing Day by 77 Bombay Street. This amazing day is made for us. Live it your way. This amazing day is made for us. This amazing day is made for us. So live it your way. So, group number 1 and pile number 1, whatever. I hope you like this reading. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope you have a great October. Bye! Hi, group number 2. You chose the Ocean Jasper. Number 2, the timestamp, the Modern Witch Tarot, whatever. So, I'm going to shuffle now your tarot cards, and later on we will get more information with some oracle cards. I have to say, the first shuffle went really well for a noob like myself. It's mostly because I don't want to bend the cards too much. I see improvement. And I somehow like to do it like 3 times. I just like it number 3. One last time. So now let's begin with your month ahead prediction of October 2022. What is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 2? What is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 2? What is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 2? Please, Spirit, what is the main theme for group number 2 in the month of October 2022? What is the main theme for group number 2? What is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 2? Okay. Let's just ignore what we saw. So, what does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? What does group number 2 need to look out for in October 2022? Please be guide. What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? Your cards are taking a while. What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? Let's see if it gets better. Please be God. What does group number 2 need to look out for in the month of... I saw the card here. What energy does group number 2 need to release from this past month of September? What does group number 2 need? What energy does group number 2 need to release from this past month of September so that they can have a good month of October 2022? So what energy can group number 2 embody for this month of October 2022 for them to have a good month? What advice do you have for group number 2 for the month of October 2022? What advice do you have for group number 2 for the month of October? Reversed or upright? Okay. What is the possible outcome of the month of October 2022? What is the possible outcome? Okay. So, the back of the deck energy is the Temperance card. I will come back to it if I need it, but so that you know that the Temperance is at the back. So, we already saw you have as a main theme of the month the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So for me, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of someone that is really abundant. She worked really hard to have everything that she wanted. She is also, for me, one of the cards that has to do something with self-care, and because for me she embodies somehow also this energy of the Empress, of a caring mother, because she looks and holds the pentacle, the coin, like she would hold something precious, like a precious child. For me now, having it in reverse, there may be still some things that you need to work on before you can tap into this Queen of Coins energy. Maybe you've lacked some self-care in this month and you worked your butt off, and you now are more or less at a point where you don't have enough energy. Or there is still some work to do for you to receive the abundance that is meant for you to come in. I think, because I'm not that good at cards that are in reverse, and yeah, the guidebook doesn't have a reversed meaning. Let it get. No. I'm just taking the guidebook of another deck, because this deck doesn't have the reversed meaning in the version I have it. So I used the same thing yesterday for the 4x1, so I will be using the guidebook from the mystical manga. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. I have major feeling that you didn't do any self-care. Maybe you need to do some self-care. Just my thing. So, Queen of Coins reversed. Fixated on an end result. Overspending. Extreme frugality. That's a bit of a contradiction, no? Overspending and then having extreme frugality? Or am I understanding something wrong because of lack of English knowledge and vocabulary? Well, let's see how this turns out with the other cards. So what you need to look out for, what energy you need to release. No, sorry, wrong question. What do you need to look out for in the main month ahead? You've got the 5 of Wands. Yeah. don't waste your energy with petty arguments. There may be an argument that will be coming up that it shouldn't be an agreement at all. Hold on a second. I'm crazy. Going to take the mystical manga tarot just to get more information, because this one card is not giving me much. Please, Spirit, can I get a clarifier for the Five of Wands in reverse? What does the Five of Wands in reverse mean in this situation for group number 2? Ace of Swords in reverse. Why do I get more reversed cards? At the back of the deck from this one is the Five of Coins, so maybe just came in this thought that maybe you are having some thoughts that either can get you into an agreement, or you are having thoughts about an agreement, and this is leaving you sad. And also because the Five of Pentacles is a card that talks about poverty, maybe you have this lack mindset that you don't have enough money. I somehow feel called out as well. So as someone that had to deal also with this lack mentality, that I don't have enough money, I know it is really hard to come out of it, but try to change your thoughts. That's now me giving advice, not the cards. That say to yourself through the whole month, I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am a money magnet. If you feel that you think that money is something you don't have, and it is not, it's energy. You have to give it out so that it can come back. So every time you spend money out, say that this money comes back tenfold. Every time you spend. Moreover, if you spend the money for yourself, for your self-care, for your well-being, for your hobbies, say that the money that you spend out, always when you pass the card or give cash out, the money comes back to me tenfold. And there are a lot of other things in the internet where it can help you get out of this lack mindset. My lack mindset because of this was because of a family issue. So I was breaking a family chain. I still sometimes go back into this mindset, but I get reminded sometimes that I need to think otherwise, and it's a constant reminder. That's also, now that I think about it, it came back now because the planets are in retrograde, and when the planets are in retrograde, moreover also Mercury, currently when I'm filming this, it means that some themes can come up again to see if you really overcome it. So it is retrograde season, so we all are having a bit of a hard time. And even I thought for this week even that I didn't have enough money for this and that, and I was beginning to worry, but after I spent some time with myself, I began to think again, wait a minute, let's complete BS. The money will come to me, and it will come, so I don't have to worry about a thing. So now back to the reading. So what energy do you need to release from the past month? You have a lot. Currently 2 5s, 3 5s. Maybe you see a lot of 5 5 5. The angel number. Well, for me personally, 555 means change, but it doesn't have to mean this for yourself. For you, it can be something different, depending on what you and your team of light have as a communication. So you've got the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, it's a lot of thought. What you need to release is something that you need to heal because of the 3 of Swords. Yeah, it broke your heart. It could be words, thoughts, that is even negative self-talk can be something that can hurt oneself. So if you say that you are ugly, you don't have enough money, you can't do this because of that, and so on and so on, you go down this rabbit hole. So maybe you need to release and surrender this and try to change. It is difficult, I know. I also go back from time to time, but you need to find this way of changing your thoughts so that it doesn't go down this rabbit hole of hurt anymore, and just take your time to heal from this stuff. I'm going to look at the 5 of Swords in reverse, and I did sound a bit strange because I was picking up the book from the floor. 5 of Swords here in reverse. A costly victory, dishonor, shameful behavior. I don't want to call out. I'm just trying to make sense of what the card means in reverse. That maybe you've done some... You wanted to win something at all costs, and so you behaved a bit shamefully, or someone did this to you, whatever is the case, but at the end this hurt yourself more than it should be normal. So maybe forgive yourself because of that, or forgive the other person that did this to you. It does your heart really well. Better if you don't let resentment reside in your heart. Yeah. So what energy do you need to embody for the month ahead so that you can have a good time? The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is a card about, for me, it's like looking at the future, having a firm you've made the decision to go down this path, and now you're working on so that you can regain your rewards. And now I'm looking at the boats, and I'm reminded of something another reader said, where I took a course from, that the boats with the rewards are coming in slowly. They are still not far away, but they will be coming. So have this determination to work on your goals that you have, so that the rewards with the boat can sail into your port or into your bank account, whatever. So the advice for the month ahead is the Emperor in reverse. I don't see why this is an advice, because the Emperor is has a structure. Why the hell did Siri go on my iPad? Hold on, this startled me a bit. I somehow heard 70. I somehow started Siri without wanting to. Well, she started on her own. I was talking about the Emperor, and then Siri started to talk about the what is it called in English? Hold on. Now this gave me a fright. A tractor. Somehow Siri started to talk about a tractor and what a tractor is, and I got really frightened about it, because I somehow started to hear a voice in my ear buds. Yeah, I have the earbuds on because so you can hear me better. But now I'm going to do this and that, so that Siri doesn't come back. I have to remember that I need to put Siri into sleep forever. That gave me a fright. Okay, whatever. Maybe tractor means something to you. I have no clue. This was just creepy, and I didn't even say Siri. So yeah, Mercury retrograde. Yeah, let's just call this, or there is somehow messing up with the technology. Jesus. Okay. Where was I? Now I need to calm down. That gave me a fright. Okay. The Emperor. So the Emperor has really a big is strategic. He goes for what he wants to go to. He is a strict. Well, the energy is he meets yang energy, going for it, being impulsive, a go-getter. If the Emperor has set their eyes onto something, they go for it and they don't stop for anything, and also they have to be a great leader because they are an emperor and they have to rule over a whole empire. Being in reversed, as an advice, maybe I come back into this, don't work too hard, do some self-care, do some healing work. This is perfect for October and for the witchy month. Like we in our Amino community, our tarot and divination Amino community, we have always the month in October of somehow shadow work. We have questions and spreads that relate to shadow work and witchy stuff, just Halloween themed overall. And so the month of October is somehow the month of shadow work. So take your time for yourself, do some self-care, forgive yourself or any other person that may have hurt you, and take it easy. You don't have to go all the time, just balance things out. Here a bit of work in something, then taking care of yourself, then here working again, and so on, till you find the perfect balance. You need to sometimes pour in always till you find the perfect balance where everything is in perfect harmony. I still have to say I still didn't recover for them from Siri. Ooh. So the possible outcome of this month is the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. The 8 of Cups talks about leaving something behind that is not fulfilling you emotionally anymore. You know it doesn't fulfill you anymore how it used to be, and you know you have to let it go so that you can go to the thing that makes you happy, because the card after the 8 of Cups is the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, having all your wishes granted, being in this really smug energy, even really, I have this and that, and I'm really happy and proud, and you just feel that this happiness of having all your wishes fulfilled. And with the Knight of Wands, maybe this talks about a person that are in their 20s to 30s, in between of that, really impulsive. They have a fiery energy, and people sometimes say that the Knight of Wands is a little bit like a player. They are charming and so on, and they give this player energy. So maybe the possible outcome of the month is you realizing that's not for everyone, that this person is just not meant for you and doesn't fulfill you like in the past, and you know it's time to move on. Yeah, it's kind of a heavy energy. I hope you still have a good month, even though it may be a bit heavy. So I will start now with the first oracle deck. So what does pile number 2 needs to know about the month ahead? This was fast. Your tarot cards took their sweet time to come up, and so before I show you the cards. The back of the deck is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This card is all about saying if you knew that you had all the support in the world from the universe and you had all the money that you want and know that you don't have to worry about it, what would you do? What would you do with your daily life? What would you work on? What are your hobbies? What would you do when you know that you are supported throughout life and you don't need to worry about anything? So I don't know in what order the cards flew out, so let's just go with this. Soul family, card in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, just try to manifest your soul family. Say to the universe, to your spirit guides, that you want to meet your soul family because they understand you on a deeper level. They will support you in whatever you choose to do. They will be your biggest cheerleader. Do the same thing for yourself as well. Be your own, be your own cheerleader as well. Support yourself as well, like you want to be supported from others, like your soul family. You really don't have to put this work all alone. You can confide in someone that you trust. And if you want to know shameless self what is called self advertisement, I made a video about how I manifest things into my life. So maybe if you don't know how to manifest something, you can go there and watch me talk about how I do it. So maybe it will help you. I don't know. So yeah. Next, warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? This keeps me make sure I need to read this out for you. And voila. Warrior woman. You are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not a fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have toward answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing about courage, I got goosebumps, is that it is not possible without fear. So if you are feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then, as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. That's a beautiful message from this card. I will not say more to this. Just going to take a sip of water. Makes sense, by the way, with the card at the back, trust your path. Just say. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Self-care, what can you do to do some self-care for yourself? How can you mother yourself? How can you make yourself feel comfortable, cozy? What do you need right now? What if you never had the opportunity to have a mother that took care of you how it should have been think about how would you have wanted a mother to be to you, and do this to yourself. Like, talk to yourself in a kind manner, be loving to yourself, do some self-care, be gentle with yourself, give space to yourself, let yourself embrace yourself in a kind of way. You can even imagine and visualize yourself giving yourself a hug. Let me give you a hug as well, an energetic hug. And then you have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeing the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Well, whatever you may be working on, you are planting a seed and laying down the foundations of something big that will happen in the future. And this was all planned. You came here to do this. So don't give up, but also take care of yourself. So let's go to the next oracle deck. What is this group number 2 need to know about October 2022? Is there any advice for group number 2? What is this group number 2? Okay, I take this. Back of the deck is new love. New person. Eine Person hat deine romantischen Gefühle aufgewühlt. A new person steered some romantic feelings in you. Ooh, it's juicy. So now it's a bit. So okay. So soul family, call in someone. You don't have to do it alone, and let your friends help you. Ask for support and accept them. So let yourself be helped by your friends and your soul family. You don't have to do this all alone. Ooh, honeymoon. Enjoy this time together. So maybe some of you are going on a honeymoon. Well, congratulations on your marriage, and maybe you will feel like you are on a honeymoon with a partner. So enjoy your time. Then true love. This is the true love of your life. Oof. Maybe the possible outcome is you are leaving behind something, and you will find this other person because you left something else. Not for everyone. Retreat. It is time for you to go inwards. How can I translate this in English? It is time for you to retreat from the world. Something like this. Then reconciliation, as maybe someone from your past will come back into your life. If you don't want this, then you can say no. But it is retrograde season, so past coming back is something that can happen. So if you don't want to have an ex back, or someone else, a friend or whatever, then you can say no, no thank you. You have the whole control. You know what is best for you. Soon, decide clearly what you want so that it can come to you. I think I don't need to elaborate what this means. So now with this new deck I have, there are some affirmations, but they are really humorous, and so I thought that it would be a good thing to have some humor and some laughter together after this a bit heavy reading. So I hope these affirmations can help you get yourself a smile back into your face. So what affirmations can group number 2 use for October 2022? Is there any advice for group number 2? What affirmations will be the best for group number 2 for the month of October 2022? Is there anything else? These 2. Is there any more affirmations for group number 2? Something, a message for them, or any affirmations that will do them good for October 2022? Is there any other affirmations that is beneficial for group number 2 for October 2022? I think not. So the back of the deck is personal growth. As I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they help me get to where I am. But now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels. Except when I'm making bike analogies. So the affirmation you got is power. I am strong, I am grounded, I am powerful. I'm like a cross between a dinosaur and a tank, but not a tank that is used for war. I am like a peaceful, loving dino tank who feels so strong it doesn't need to do anything but be. Yeah, sometimes you really need to just be. And friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today I will remember what an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving life simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. I really love this deck. It's so funny. So, and as the last oracle deck, I will be using my lyrics oracle deck to see if there is any music that you can listen to for October 2022 or any other messages for group number 2. Is there any music or a message for group number 2 to close off this reading? Is there any music that will be beneficial for them? Yes, this here. So the back of the deck is try everything, Zootopia. I won't give up, no I won't give in till I reach the end and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave, I want to try everything, I want to try even though I could fail. By the way, Shakira sings this song. It's really good, I love it. So, you got Good Day by BTS. As you share happiness, it multiplies. But if you share sadness, also it multiplies too. So always love and rest on my shoulder. Ooh, maybe there is someone that will offer you a shoulder for you to cry on. And the message is really similar to friendliness. If you give someone a smile, you get it back. So if you sharing happiness, you will get happiness back. So maybe if you want, give a listen to Good Day by BTS. It is a song that they sing in Japanese instead of Korean. So I wish you a really good October of 2022 and I see you in my next video. Bye! Hi group 3, you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot, the Sunstone, the number 3, or the number in the time step, and this is going to be your reading for October 2022. And let's get started. By the way, if you didn't read the description box, you might find there is a timestamp that will lead you to the second group, because I freaked out yesterday because of Siri. So if you are interested in seeing me freak out in group number 2 because of Siri, do please click on that timestamp to hear me freak out. I will provide it also in the timestamps, and I will write it. Since I did the reading for group number 1 the day before yesterday, they will not have this information, so you have the privilege to know that I freaked out because of Siri. So yeah, if you want to have some fun, do go back to the timestamp and see how I freaked out because of Siri. Why the hell is this cup? The 3 of Cups somehow is here. I take this as a message. 3 of Cups, friendships, celebrations, or hanging out with friends, having a good time with friends, celebrating something with friends, maybe a birthday or something like this. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to do. So yeah, I just wanted to say this while I am shuffling the cards, so you don't have to see only card shuffling and me being quiet. So I like to do this 3 times just because I like 3. Doesn't mean that I like you group 3 more than the others, but I like you. So now let's get into the reading. Please, Spirit Guides, what is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 3? What is the main theme for group number 3 in October 2022? Please, Spirit Guides, what is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 3? What is the main theme of the month of October 2022 for group number 3? I take this. What does group number 3 need to look out for in the month of October 2022? What does group number 3 need to look out for in the month of October of 2022? What energy does group number 3 need to release from the past month of September 2022? What energy will be best for them to release so that they can have a good month of October 2022? What energy do group number 3 needs to release for them to have a good month of October 2022? What energy need they to release from this past month of September so they can have what? Yep. We all pretend that we didn't saw this, and I put this back. Now, what energy can group number 3 embody for them to have a good month of October 2000? Yes, okay, hi. Thanks. We pretend that we didn't see that as well. What advice do you have for group number 3, Spirit? What advice do you have for group number 3? So, What is the possible outcome of the month of October 2022 for group number 3? What is the possible outcome of the month of October for group number 3? We pretend we didn't see that as well. So, at the back of the deck, we have Justice. I will come back to this card if I feel the need to talk about it, but just for you to see. Let me take a sip of water. I feel like I talked a lot, even though I didn't do much. So now, the main theme of the month of October for you is the 10 of Crystals in reverse. I'm seeing a lot of synchronicities with the past group. I think I saw the same card in the first group as well, but I'm sure yesterday I saw the 10 of crystals, the 10 of wands in group 2, but at another position, not here. So yeah, the 10 of crystals, the 10 of wands is a card that talks about having a lot of burden, working too much, and shouldering a lot of things and letting it weight you down. Being in reverse, yeah, I'm not feeling the energy. I will look up at the guide book. 10 of wands, 10 of crystals in reverse. You're letting go of the pressure you had and can finally find time for yourself again. Oh, that's a good thing. An accelerating feeling of freedom flows through you as you learn to delegate more and take on less. At this time, you may feel the repercussions of working on overdrive for so long, slowly creeping up on you. Exhaustion, depression, or burnout are all possible consequences that you may need to deal with. There's nowhere to hide or any way of avoiding these struggles. Release any tension and drop into a space of healing, even if there is some pain involved. Well, somehow you are getting the same message as group number 2. You need to do some self-care after working your butt off. It's time for you to work less and take care of yourself. Now I understand why one of the, what is it called? One of the things I want to film for, I think in the next video is something else. Maybe the second video after this one. Maybe I will change it to the first video after this one. You will see it when the time is right. Yeah, self-care time. Don't take too much work. It's time for you to have some freedom and some air to breathe. I'm feeling a little bit, maybe just because of myself, but I'm feeling again the solar plexus chakra heating a bit up. Maybe it's for you, or it's for someone else. For you or for me, whatever. Not for someone else. I wouldn't be able to do this. It's for you who's watching this video. Well, either way, let's go. What to look out for in the month ahead? You've got the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Well, it's a lot of cards in reverse. I don't like this at all. Let's see. I think the Fool is representing a person, but my lack of knowledge on the zodiac sign is currently showing up. I did write down what zodiac sign the Fool ruled over. I think it is a planet. Let me take a look at my notes. So I took a quick glance into my sorry for bumping into you, into my notes, and the Fool is ruled by Uranus, and that's Aquarius. Yeah, so an earth sign. It may be an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. Or they have a lot of Aquarius placements in their natal chart, whatever. I think it, because of the Two of Cups, it may be a partnership that you have with this Aquarius. It doesn't have to be romantic, it can be work-related partnerships as well, like your if you own a business, and you are the CEO, the vice CEO, well, I don't remember the words in English, but yeah, maybe you need to look out for their energy. They may not be a good how do I say it? It's not their month. Do you see in this Two of Cups, the card is the cups are pouring into one another, like there is a balance between one person and the other person, but because it is now reversed, I think there may be an off balance, and you need to look out for that you don't give too much of your energy. You know, your main theme of this month is to, why do I speak with accent, is for you to take self-care and to look out for yourself and not take on too much. But because I was doing this to other two groups as well, I will, for the reverse cards, I will read out for just a second opinion. So the Two of Cups in this deck in reverse means, thankfully the Two of Cups reverse is not a card that indicates a situation that is too difficult to turn around again. There's some friction with someone in your life that can be repaired through better communication and listening. Mercury, the planet of communication, is currently retrograde. It will go direct again on the 2nd of October, but it will be a little bit in his pre-shadow phase, so at the first week after he goes direct, it can still have some misunderstandings in the air, but after that it should be normal again, and also all technology, travel and stuff. Yeah, you are feeling misunderstood, and so is the other individual involved, totally Mercury energy. When this is the case, you might begin to develop more feelings of mistrust and separation. With mutual effort, however, the situation can be talked out and worked on. Fixing a strained relationship at this stage is still a possibility. So, the Fool in reverse. Recklessness, foolishness, carelessness, irresponsibility, lack of judgment, impatient. Maybe you are this Aquarius and you are a bit of impatient and maybe foolish, so it may be that this friction happens, or the other person involved in this situation can be a bit foolish, reckless, careless, not taking the responsibility, not judging enough. So take however it is for your current situation, because there are not one person only watching this. So yeah, different situation for different people. And we already saw the Lovers in reverse. This is what energy do you need to release from this past month? There was some disharmony in September, I think. Well, with all the astrology transits going on with almost every planet except for Mars and Venus being in, what was it? In retrograde. Yeah, I can see that there is a lot of imbalance. Even I felt it myself. The Lovers, by the way, is the sign of zodiac. The sign of zodiac. We don't have a sign that's called zodiac. It's the sign of Gemini. So maybe you had a problem with Gemini in September. So yeah, the Lovers, partnership, divine union, soulmates. It doesn't need to be romantic soulmates. It can also be platonic ones. Just to say, don't think about that soulmates are only romantic. It can also be platonic. They are part of your soul family either way. Both platonic and romantic, they are part of your soul family. That's why they are called soulmates and soul family. Yeah, but being in reversed, maybe you didn't have, because you were working too much, you didn't have enough time for them and they feel a bit left out. It's what I'm getting with this two combination, with the combination of these two, and maybe that's why the friction is happening. It would explain a lot. But like I said, I'm not good at reversed cards. It's hard for me to... And now I understand why my solar plexus chakra keeps heating up. It's because I'm doing some negative self-talk. Why talking about the reverse cards? So okay, see, I'm even learning something right now doing this reading about some things that I need to work on myself. So let's just say that the reversed take on this card is mine, and I'm just for a second opinion going to consult the guidebook. Reverse: selfishness, conflict, stubbornness, imbalance. Well, I think I somehow talked about this stuff, so I am not bad at reading reverses. I'm just not confident enough in my abilities, so I need to work on this. Thank you for being here with me and going through this growth together. So what energy to embody for the month ahead? You got the King of Diamonds, the King of Pentacles. The King of Diamonds, Pentacles, coins, an earthly energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. This energy is like they worked hard and a lot. They had a lot of working to do slowly but surely so that they could get the abundance that they have right now over their materialistic things. Being in reverse and in an energy that you need to go yourself in is working less is better. Taking freedom, taking time for yourself, relaxing, doing some self-care would be beneficial for you. It has a bit of, because it is the picture as a man with white hair. You didn't have to be male at all. It's just to embody this young. No. If I'm correct, the Earth signs are a bit more on the feminine side. So, yeah, Earth and water, I think, are feminine yin energy. So, yeah, just waiting for you to reap the rewards. Could be something. Consulting for a second opinion. The guidebook, just because I have it here. And I want to learn more. So, reversed. When reversed, be extremely cautious when doing business with this person. Doesn't have to be this person as someone else. It can be you as well. When imbalanced, the King of Diamonds can be deceitful and materialistic. You are better off working with someone else or waiting for a new opportunity to arise. I think my interpretation was a bit more on point, because you need to embody this energy. Don't be deceitful. It will come back to bite you, because justice will always come. So yeah, be honest. Don't be deceitful. Don't be materialistic, because you know justice has her eyes on you. Just saying as an advice from myself, not from the cards. So the next Judgment and the Nine of Cups. Ooh, Judgment is a really interesting card, and it is upright, yes. Woohoo. So Judgment is the card, the call. Yeah, the card of the call. It is a card that says that something is calling for you. So you may receive this feeling, or you have this thought about something that you need to do, and you may not acting on it. But you have to trust in your intuition, because see, this person has their eyes closed, but her third eye is open. So she is listening to her inner calling, her intuition, her soul even, to lead the way for her to do something. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be female either. So whatever gender you have, you are welcome here. I'm just explaining the depiction of this card. Yeah, and you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse is normally a card that talks about wish fulfillment and having everything you ever wanted, and being really in a good position emotionally because of this. And being in reverse, maybe you didn't work on too much on things that make you happy, because I'm seeing that the man here depicted on the Nine of Cups is looking away from the calling. So for you to get your emotional fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, you need to face the judgment, so that you have everything that you wanted. But because you are not, you don't feel this happy satisfaction of having your wish fulfilled. So your advice is to listen to this, to your intuition, to this inner calling. Maybe even your guides are showing you some signs. I'm being drawn to my candle here that has a butterfly, so maybe the butterfly is a sign for some of you. So maybe they are showing you signs as well, for showing you what can make you happy and having this wish fulfillment. But let's see. Reversed Nine of Cups. In itself, this card does not possess a challenging aspect. The only thing to be cautious of is making sure you focus on what you want, not what you are trying to avoid. Manifest for yourself, not to impress others. And it was talking about manifestation. So I did a video where I explained how I manifest things into my life. So if you are not sure how you can manifest stuff into your life, just hop to this video in my channel, how I manifest. Yeah, I'm doing shameless self-promo, and that's okay, it's my channel. So yeah, I don't have more to say. Let's see, what is your possible outcome of the month? Oof. Oof. Bit heavy energy here. Oof. So you got two twos being in reverse as well. So there is a lot of imbalance going on. You need to find the balance again, because the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins, Two of Diamonds here in this case talks about balancing your stuff. You're juggling a lot of things maybe, and but in this case you have the balance when it's upright. But for me, when it is reversed, there is a lot of imbalance, also into materialistic things like stuff in the 3D, things that you can, well, buy, work on, whatever. And 10 of Swords, yeah, either way you are closing this chapter of imbalance. It can also be, I don't want to be the bringer of this heavy thing, but the 10 of Swords can also talk about betrayal. So look out for people that can betray you, and yeah, because they are backstabbing you. So yeah, hopefully it is, this card means ending a chapter and not being betrayed for you. I don't wish for you to be betrayed. It's not a good feeling. I'm going to look at the meaning of the Two of Diamonds. Reverse. Personal responsibilities and multiple jobs or projects on the go can make it hard to be decisive or find the proper balance. Chances are you're overworked and not spending enough time relaxing. Do some time relaxing. The main theme of your month is to relax. Do it. Do some self-care. I want you to say to me, come back at the end of the month of October and say that you had relaxing time and not you overworked yourself. Can you promise me that? Promise me, pinky swear to me that you are going to relax enough. Take some time to prioritize what must be done and what slipped onto your to-do list that isn't necessarily that urgent. Yeah. Find more value in balance, regardless of how glamorized being overworked is made out to be within our society. Yeah, society is bullshit. You didn't hear this. Please ignore. That's just my opinion. You don't have to take this. So 10 of Swords upright. just wanting to see what this in this particular deck means. It's been stressful and exhausting, but at least it's over now. The number 10 signifies the end of this cycle and marks a specific time for a new beginning. Take a moment to rest and regain your motivation while blocking off negative energies from having access to your imminent fresh start. This is a transformative time in your life, and resisting change will only cost you precious energy. Let fundamental changes take place and move on from outdated patterns in your behavior. There's new hope on the horizon for you, but you have to let go of what's been keeping you grounded, so you can finally be weightless and so on. As I was reading "There's New Hope on the Horizon," it reminded me of a song. There's new hope in the morning. I think it is like this. Wait, I think I messed up the lyrics. There's new hope in the morning. No, there's new love in the morning. There's new hope in the day. Drama just still burning. I remember yesterday. What was this song? It is from 77 Bombay Street. New hope in the day. Drama just burning. Remember yesterday. I know I have it in my lyrics oracle. I will search for afterward. Maybe it will pop out because I will be using this oracle deck, my self-made one. So now, two more informations about what does group number 3 need to know about October 2022. Is there any other advices or messages you want to relate to group number 3 for their October 2022? Please, Spirit. What does group number 3 need to know about October 2022? Is there anything else you want to say to group number 3 for the October? What do group number 3 need to know about October 2022? Is there anything else? Any advices? So I will take this. So the back of the deck is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries so that you can avoid negative energies? Just say. So the first card is trust the nigger. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Basically what I was telling you about the Judgment card. There is this inner feeling of you to do something. If you can see, she has her eyes closed and her third eye is oh, I'm seeing now. Her third eye is being lit up. Also her heart chakra and her solar plexus chakra. The thing that I was feeling all the time. My solar plexus chakra that is heating up. So the 3 of the 4, well, 2 of the 4 higher chakras and 1 of the lower chakras are being highlighted here in this card. Well, trust the nigger. What keeps popping up in your mind? What does this come always back for you to do? What is this feeling that keeps pushing you to do something that you may fear doing? Starseed, what lights you up? So you may be a starseed. Hi, welcome. I want myself as well. I will talk about starseed someday also in my channel. All I know about starseed, of course, and my experience with some starseeds. Going to be fun. hope you stay with me so that you can watch this too. So, what lights you up? I think I need to read the guidebook because Rebecca Campbell has a way with her words to show you what she means with what lights you up. So, where is this starseed card? Starseed here. 50. Here. Starseed, what lights you up? More answer. Oh, there is also some information about starseed. Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Yeah, I feel really old sometimes, even though I'm only 24. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there is something that they came here to do or create or contribute. My solar plexus chakra keeps heating up. If you pulled this card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed and you are being encouraged to answer the call. Judgment card. To follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. Yeah, I can fully say yes. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in or in some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share and treat your time on Earth like a glorious vacation. What lights you up? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Well, starseed, you are an old soul, so of course you have past lives. So in those past lives, you have been training to do this calling that is niggling you. My candle is almost going out. Not good. Dimming your light. Now I understand why it's dimming. I hope it doesn't go out. Please don't let your light go out as well. Well, you did this, whatever this feeling is that keeps coming to you so that you do it. You've trained for lifetimes. You are maybe afraid and fear that it is something totally strange that no one else has ever done, and if it is so, then congratulations. It wasn't meant to be for others to do it first, because it was you that needed to do it first. It is your unique light that needs to do this so that it can shine through and be the light for others as well, for them to start seeing the light in themselves and act on what their calling is. So it's not the first time you're doing this. It is a lot, and we are seeing there is a line of light coming up from here down, so all the chakras are aligned. It is something that you need to do, is something that is aligned with you and your soul. So trust that you didn't do this. It's not your first time doing it, and certainly maybe not your last. Either, well, it may be your last if you don't incarnate again, but you know what I mean. So, next. What does group number 3 need to know about October 2022? Is there anything else, Spirit, you want to add for group number 3? What do they need to know about October 2022? Is there anything else you want to say? Is there any other messages that I didn't cover? Is there anything else you want to let group number 3 know for October 2022? Anything else? Is there a last message you want to convey for group number 3? Anything else for group number 3 to know about October 2022? Yo! That fell down. So, the back of the deck is unrequited love. The chemistry and the attraction is not strong enough to let this relationship be held, still left holding. So I did see one of the cards, may not be so positive. So soon, it's the translation, I'm just translating it on point, on the go. Take a clear decision of what you want so that it can come to you, manifestation. Put the energy in thoughts of things that you want to come into your life. Forgive and learn. By letting go of the past and healing, you will receive more love in the present, in here and the now. So try to forgive whatever happened in the past and learn from this mistake and heal from this, so that you are able to have more love in the here and now. Express your love now. Be courageous and take a step, the first step to your wish partner. So it's encouraging you for you to do the first step and showing the person that you like them. Then for some separation, there is you may need to separate temporarily from your partner, or there is a temporary separation in the going to be there. What am I talking? Heart-to-heart conversation. Be honest and talk about your honest feelings to each other. So, next is a new deck that I have. It's some affirmations that have a bit of a fun twist to them. I really find them funny, so that we can all go out of this reading with a smile on our faces. So, what affirmation would be good for group number 3 for October 2022? Or is there anything else, Spirit, you want to add for group number 3 so they can have a smile? Is there any other affirmation or message that you want to let group number 3 know? Anything else? Any other affirmation that will be beneficial for group number 3 in this time? Yep. Take this. So at the back of the deck you have strength. Bonus card. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. I love this deck. So, follow your heart. I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call a-holes. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's gotta do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person. Bonus card, spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space-time and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experience you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendship are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Bonus card again, Sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. Ha! Take the self-care, please. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip, or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal-sized trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. Move this up. Divine timing. Everything is timing and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. Confidence. In this moment, I take a step back and look at myself with pride of a good mother. I see an abundance of abilities and talents that show up all the time in big and little ways. If I could stick myself on a refrigerator, I would invite all the neighbors over and say, look at that. Can you believe what an A+ that is? Confidence also has to do something with your solar plexus. Just saying so. What? Dush. I didn't even start. Hold your horses, please, deck. So, what music can group number 3 listen to? Or what messages are there still for group number 3? Yeah, I apparently there is a lot. let's see with the first. Try Everything, Zootopia, sung by, the singer is Shakira. Don't beat yourself up, no need to run so fast. Sometimes we come last, but we did our best. Yep. Permission to Dance by BTS. We don't need to worry, cause when we fall, we know how to land. Don't need to talk the talk, just walk the walk tonight, cause we don't need permission to dance. Yep. Hope World by J-Hope from BTS. Say hello to my Hope World. This is my world, my own story. I almost read step, but yeah. It's your world. You can decide what your story is going to be like. Then try everything again. I won't give up. No, I won't give in till I reach the end, and then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I want to try everything. I want to try even though I could fail. Epiphany by Jin, BTS as well. I have a lot of BTS songs. I'm the one I should love in this world, shining me, precious soul of mine. I finally realized, so I love me, not so perfect but so beautiful. I'm the one I should love. Then Life Goes On by BTS. Stopped for now, but don't hide in the shadow. Once again, daylight will glow. The last card is Two Fucks by Adam Lombard. I only trust my tarot cards. Pink flamingos in my yard. People think that I'm from Mars. Whatever. And the back of the deck is Outro Wings by BTS. My back hurting is for my wings to come out. I believe in you, even if things are bleak right now. The end will be great. Fly, fly up in the sky. Fly, fly, get 'em up high. It's the path you chose. Dude, don't be scared. You don't be scared. This is just the first flight. So now I did have a song that was in my head, and I'm looking if it is a part of this deck so that I know what was the song. No, it wasn't this one either. There's new, there. Own the World by 70s and Bombers Read. There's new life in the morning, there's new hope in the day. Dramas are still burning, I remember yesterday. So, this was the song that came to me when I was reading the, what was it? Starseed card. So, I hope you like this reading, and I hope it will be a great month for you, and please take care of yourself, take a rest, and I will be seeing you at my next video. Bye!